Welcome back. Leslie Gall, CEO and President of Visit Oceanside, is with us. And her organization, Visit Oceanside, has a focus on responsible tourism. So Leslie, tell us about that, responsible tourism.
Well, responsible tourism has become a really heavy meaning today. It meant we've been working towards responsible tourism initiatives for the last few years, but today it obviously has a much more meaning to it. And like everything where we've had to pivot there as well. So really what it meant to us early on when we envisioned it was really how do we create a destination responsibly? How do we create diverse offerings, diverse products, so we're spreading tourism throughout the city. We're not just focused on leisure beach visitors in July. How do we make it spread throughout and positively impact the economy throughout the community year round? And creating, honoring our cultural heritage and our agritourism and those resources and making sure we're being responsible about honoring those and creating those experiences. But with COVID coming along, we also knew it was much more than that, and we wanted to make sure we were educating our visitors when they came to be responsible here. Please respect our culture and our ways and our guidelines. Wear your mask when you visit, respect social distancing, try to be patient and kind with the businesses in town because this is all new for them as well. Right. They're doing the best they can to pivot. So be sensitive to that too as you're traveling because the experience is going to look a little different. So we want them to be thoughtful about that. And then also when you come in, make sure you're respectful of the environment. When you bring stuff to the beach, make sure you carry out all your stuff from the beach and all your trash and everything goes out with you. And just being respectful to the destination when you come to visit. And we'll do the same too. We'll try, our businesses are doing their best to implement the protocols and provide a safe experience for you as well. So it really that meaning has really changed and become really important today.
Yeah, and you've been doing a lot of advocacy for our businesses, right? During COVID and helping to support them and what they do and having a larger audience. And you have some local strategies that you've been bringing on that I just really love. The Dine Oceanside Cooking Show is one of my favorites. Would you tell folks about that, where they can find that, and what that looks like?
So advocacy has always been really important too, and of course we've been doing that full on, trying to be that communication network for our businesses. But we're storytellers, right? We promote the destination, and we felt it was really important to tell those local stories and continue to play that role that we do. It was more important than ever. We kind of focused on what that communication looked like and who our audience was, and wanted to make sure that we were communicating it to the local community and telling those stories. So the restaurants were one of those industries that was hit really hard, and we wanted to make sure that we were telling those stories and giving them an opportunity to have content for themselves at a reasonable cost. So we created the Oceanside Cooking Show, which was really fun and really exciting to do, and I know the chefs were really pleased with how that came out, and then we're able to promote those shows through all of our different marketing platforms. And then, through partnerships like the Oceanside Culture Fest, who aired the cooking shows and gave it more play. So, and we see reinventing those things as in the future as well. Any opportunities that come along, we can integrate that. But just that storytelling, we did a blog series called the Amazing Original Oceansiders, because people were pivoting and they were doing amazing things, being creative, being resilient with Pacific Coast Spirits and their hand sanitizers and the Oceanside Kitchen Collaborative and partnering with the restaurants with excess food. To Race Case with the facial mask, so just all those things. So we wanted to highlight those heroes in the community that were pivoting and trying to just stay alive by creating new product. And so being able to tell those stories through a blog that we share through our platforms, as well as through our local media outreach and getting media on our small businesses to help get them through that. And then also instills local pride too to our community and what our business is doing, and hopefully inspire them to come and patronize our local businesses. So
Yeah, absolutely. So where can people go to learn more, get a visitor guide, plan a staycation? Where do you want people to go to find out more information about Visit Oceanside and the amazing things that we have here?
the best place to go is our website, visitoceanside.org. You can get a visitor guide, and it's still a popular item, believe it or not. People are still wanting that. But our event calendar is still robust. I know a lot of it's virtual right now, but it still is a popular landing page. We're trying to meet people where they are, right, in their place, not just physical, but mentally, and having that inspirational content. So the website's the best place to get that.
Okay, I'm going to go visit it as soon as we're done. Thank you so much, Leslie. It's always such a pleasure talking with you and hearing about the amazing work that Visit Oceanside is doing for our community.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.